okay. And they were like, you have to move in 7 days to Kuala Lumpur. The first thing I said was like, okay, let me check on the map where it is. And then I checked the weather, and then I was like, okay, it sounds like a very warm and friendly place. So in 7 days, literally, I moved from San Francisco to Kuala Lumpur. And my parents always thought I was like hating them because I was always like the furthest part of the world from Italy. But actually, I just was curious. So I worked for a year in e-commerce, and we launched Zalando, which there was called Zalora. We were selling clothes, and then we had a sister company that was selling goods like Amazon there. The interesting part is there was no roads sometimes to deliver goods, no addresses, no credit cards. So we were launching a product that obviously for us here in Italy is kind of normal e-commerce. Well, not for everybody, but I guess for this group e-commerce is quite a normal, natural way of shopping. And in Asia, it was not. But actually, if you look at it, and this was 2012, if you look at Asia today, it's probably one of the fastest growing industries of technology in the world. And actually, they just moved beyond credit cards, and they have mobile technology of payments and the whole world of finance technology that is far more advanced than what we are doing. When I left Zalora, because through mutual friends, somebody wrote me an email who was in Uber, and they said, look, we're in this company, we're launching in Italy, we've been very successful in the US, we have no idea how it's going to go in Italy, but actually we decided to launch in Milan because we saw that a lot of people who are in Milan are opening our app. And we realized it was because of Fashion Week. So people from all over the world come to Milan, and then they look for Uber. And so we were like, okay, perfect. Everybody wants Uber for Fashion Week. And we were recruited as a small team. We were just 3 people, and then the 2 guys in Rome. And we practically launched Italy from there, a little bit naively, I think, because we thought, okay, we're part of a San Francisco startup, we can wear the sweaters, it's all gonna be cool. And then the taxis came on our first day of launch. And you know the strike of last week? Yes, that happened for like pretty much the whole 3 years we were for you, that we were in Uber. So that was exciting times. You realize that people have indebted themselves, but they own a lot of stuff, because that was the old way of doing things. You had to be owner of goods. You had to own your car and show off. Owning a house was a way of status. And then they found themselves in crisis, and in moments of crisis, startuppers always think about solutions. And the solution was, let's make sure that these people who have goods, and actually Italy is probably the best country in the world for sharing economy, because we are the highest owners of goods per capita of the world. There are more, especially cars. Yeah, especially cars. There's like more cars in Italy than people. So like, yes.
There's also a lot of traffic. So.
Yeah, so like ownership of cars is super high, and ownership of homes is also really high. And so actually, even if it was born in the US, it's interesting because Airbnb's 3rd market in the world is Italy. After the US, and the US is a big market to compete with. So like after the US, there is France and Italy. And this is an interesting point. So a lot of people had their homes and cars and skills, and they wanted to find a way to make some money on the side by selling them. And selling is not the right word, but like borrowing them, let's say, or renting them out. And so this was the nascent sharing economy.
And how do you see it developing in Italy? Like, I know we spoke about tourism before, and so is it something that you see growing in Italy, and how, like, in what segments and markets do you see it develop the most?
Yeah, so other than homes and cars, I think tourism, so tour guides and tourism arts and arts and culture is one of the most interesting sectors for the sharing economy. First of all, because we have so many graduates in the arts subjects that have skills. We have a lot of towns that are hard to get to, so we need services like sharing buses or BlaBlaCar or Uber Pop that help people move around. Some form of Uber Pop that will come. And then there's a lot of places like, a good example is